Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Today is a Monday and we are going to look at something concerning the Lord Shiva. First, we will see a picture. There are a couple of pictures and let us see what we gather from it. Look carefully. It's a deity, obviously from a temple. Same deity we are going to look at from a different angle. Now, most of you would be calling it the Nandi, and obviously from a Shiva temple. It is not, and it is Nandi. What this murti is of is called Agni Vrusha. And why it is interesting? Because Agni Vrusha is explained in the 4th canto of Rigveda. That is much earlier than when the Murti Puja started. When Yajna was the main god, and Agni Vrusha literally translates to fire bull, or bull of fire, or fire and bull. And this is a very interesting sculpture in that this fire bull has 4 horns, 3 feet, 2 heads and 7 hands. It has also 2 faces. And the expression Agni Vrusha, the explanation is again very interesting. It tends to combine the Sagun Sakar with the Nirgun Nirakar and also talks about the qualities of Agni. What are these 4 horns? 4 horns represent the 4 Veda, or the branches of knowledge. The 3 feet represent past, present and future. That is the time. The 2 heads represent day and night, as well as 2 types of Agni. The Agni that burns and the Agni that cleanses. And 7 hands, they represent the 7 aspects of Agni, or 7 colors which are contained in the one white light. But that is not all. The 3 bandhana that it has, they show the brahmanas, the mantras and the kalpa. And this is all contained in the Shiva, in the Nandi Murti or Nandi Rupa Murti, because it is Vrushasa, which is kept in front of, or which is sitting in front of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is having a Nag, and Nag represents, as we have seen in Samudra Manthan, the time. So now we have got this all things combined. Also, in the same place, you will see this Murti, which is not that of Brahma. This is the Sadashiva Avatar of Shiva. In general, we look at Trimurti as Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, creation, preservation and destruction. But in actual Veda, 5 parts are given, or 5 entities are given: Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Maheshwara and Sadashiva. And they represent the creation, the preservation, the destruction, the delusion and the liberation. So the liberation part of Shiva is the Sadashiva Avatar. And that Sadashiva Avatar also is here in the same temple. And where is this temple? It is quite near to us. It is about 15 kilometers from Satara and it is called as Pateshwar Mahadev temple. This is the temple, a very age-old temple from rural Maharashtra, and it has number of such wonderful treasures in terms of sculptures, which makes it a pathashala for any student of architecture, sculptures, or even dharma. As we have discussed in earlier episodes, that a temple itself is a pathshala, mandir itself is a pathshala, and mandir has to be studied from the entry to the sanctum sanctorum, which is the body of anthropomorphic representation of God, with head at the sanctum sanctorum and feet at the entry level of the temple, and it can be analyzed in multiple ways. Also, the temple can be analyzed from bottom to top. At the bottom are the educational sculptures for children between 6 to 12, then 12 to 18, then 18 to 24, then 24 to 30, and so on. As you keep moving your gaze from bottom to top, you get to see those sculptures which you will be able to recollect and utilize in your studies. So, also what we have seen is right at the entry, there would be a kalasha, which is a representation of water, as well as there would be some signature of Naga, which will be circumambulating the whole periphery of the temple. The body of the Naga shows us which way to go around in the temple, so that you are in a position to observe everything in the temple in a particular fashion. Such is fascinating visit to a temple. Whenever you visit any temple, any especially ancient temple, next time take these things into consideration. Look at the sculptures in a careful manner and try to understand their significance. Your trip, other than the worship of the deity, will be highly enlightening for you. Please do so and also send us your feedbacks and comments. Thank you.